Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 8 to 9 will be a warm class. The heat will have been on, but they'll open the doors and it'll be a warm class. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah. Have you been to the studio before?
Not when I could go in. I've been by it half a dozen times, but the door's always locked.
Yeah. So that'll be a perfect intro to the heat and figuring that out. And the rest of us are just addicted to the heat.
Okay. I've never been that kind of girl. I tried. I just can't get that way.
I am doing a Rad Tool private workshop today at 3:30. That might be something too. That's a non-heated thing, but what it is I teach. It's 3 hours. Teach you to use tools to deep fascia release from your toe to your head.
Nice.
And it's
I've worked on that for a long time.
Yeah. So if you just decide you want to show up there, I'll be there at 3:30. I have 5 people right now that are.
When's the ice house class?
The ice house class. That's a different class. That's a happy hour class.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So we are live now. You could be wherever you want to be. I would get some padded ones too, girl. Get the.
You have a viewer. You have a viewer, she said. One viewer.
Yay! Welcome. Welcome, viewer.
It might be your grandchild.
My little top yogi left us. Welcome, everyone. We're so glad you're here. We have a few more minutes before we're going to get started. So we have discovered that the echoing when I stand here makes it possible for everybody to hear me pretty well. True? Can you hear me when I talk like this? You can't? So it is echoing still. I'll try to be more mindful, and if for some reason I need to amp it up, I sure will. Just walk in a circle. I did that last week. I got a little, it was like, okay. Hi, Destiny. Those that are watching on YouTube, welcome. Happy Saturday. And I think maybe my little grandchildren are watching, so I love and miss you. We're going to be setting up still. We'll probably start in about 5 minutes. 3 to 5. 3 to 5, not 35, just 3 to 5. So before we get started, we do have a couple of really great announcements. The Hot Yoga Studio will be opening on Monday. And for the month of June, we'll have an abbreviated schedule. We're only scheduled 8 classes per week. And that is, we used to always have 24 a week, so that tells you how low we've come. But we will be following health department guidelines and opening our studio, allowing everyone to be able to enjoy some hot yoga again. We have a schedule coming, so we'll be able to pass that out. And what else? There was something else I was going to say about that.
Maybe the time?
Right, the schedule. So right now we have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:30 with Sonia. So if you want your challenge and your meditation and your sweat on, that is the great one to go to. Sonia promises to gently kick your ass, and that's nice. We have Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 8 a.m. to 9. That will be a warm class. Teachers will be instructed the heat will still be on, but the teachers will leave the doors open for that class, so that way it's more of a warm class. That'll just be a gentle flow. Tuesday with Paula. Paula, you want to? And Thursday with Renee, who is not here today. Then we have our evening classes. We're going to run Monday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And that is on Monday. And then Wednesday evening is Yin. What a wonderful class to be in. And Sonia, again, promises to not kick your ass in that one. And that one is from 7 p.m. to 8:30. So that's an hour and a half. So those are our options. And of course, we have yoga in the park. We also have plenty available time if you would like to do private classes, and you just need to get with Sonia. Sonia is our studio manager, and for the whole month of June, anything that we offer on our schedule are free classes for the month of June. So please come in, test drive a class, if you will. Welcome. So we're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 16. Morning. So if anybody needs any props at this time, whether it's a blanket, maybe block, an extra mat, take a moment. We're going to start in approximately 1 minute. So take a moment to grab whatever props you might need. Good morning. Still room here. You can go right. Yeah, you can go on the outskirts. You're fine. You can go wherever you want. Actually, we have lots of room. Good morning. Ah, here comes Darby with our schedules. Good morning, Darby. This is yoga. Would you like to join us? Grab a mat. We have a free space here or here. We'll guide you along the way.
I don't know how to do it.
Well, we'll guide you along the way. Come on over. Absolutely. Do you want to leave that there, Darby? So Darby just brought those schedules that we talked about. I'm going to bring you over here if that's okay, sir. Okay?
My arm's still hurt, but I'm all right.
All right. Just do your
Should I
best.
take off my...
Whatever you want to do, and just do your best, and then I'll try to monitor you along the way.
I'm just saying, my arms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm
Okay. Just going to have a seat. All right, welcome everyone. On behalf of Hot Yoga on Main and Toyota, we are supported in offering free yoga to our community. every Saturday of the summer, and we're really excited that you could be here. Today we're going to start in a comfortable seated posture as we open up for our meditation. If you need to prop yourself up on a blanket or a block or anything like that, try to erect that spine and just kind of soften that eye gaze. You do whatever you want to do. The thing about yoga is there's no rules, and if anyone's judging, they just need more yoga. So it always works out. All right. So let's go ahead and soften that eye gaze and start coming into that Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is when you take the tongue to the top of the mouth, you close your lips, you breathe in through the nose and back out through the nose, creating a slight restriction, sounding a little bit like Darth Vader. So if you sound like Darth Vader, you did it. So in my meditation this morning, we meditated on compassion and having and finding and seeking compassion. So for the centering thought today, I'd like you to wrap your mind around, I see everyone and everything with unconditional love and compassion. I see everyone and everything with unconditional love and compassion. As we go through our meditation this morning, the mantra that we'll introduce is Karuna Hum. So if you don't roll your R's, it's Karuna, but it's Karuna Hum. In Sanskrit, how you pronounce the words is just as important because it creates a different vibration in your body. Karuna Hum. I am opening my heart to compassion. Karuna Hum. So today I actually brought my little thing, so I'll mind the time for you. And we'll begin as I mind the time, and if any distractions of the birds or the traffic or your laundry come into your mind, just go back to the mantra Karuna Hum. Let us begin. Please release your mantra. And allow yourself to remove yourself off of a blanket, coming into a peaceful warrior. As we sit back on our heels, we open our knees, spreading them mat's distance apart. So ironically, the wider you can spread your legs, the easier this posture is. We're going to walk down as we push our seat back towards our feet. We're going to press ourselves down and resting our forehead onto the mat. Lift your elbows for an active stretch. And if you're not quite ready to be active today, then rest those elbows. Coming into peaceful warrior. This is our posture of humility. This is where we humble ourselves. We open ourselves up, and our mantra here is, I lovingly move out of my own way. Taking some deep breaths and full audible exhales as you press that chest closer to the mat if that's possible for you today. If this posture is incredibly uncomfortable, just know that it does get better in time. So today's collective consciousness, our collective intention, I open my heart to compassion and carry that through our whole practice today. As we begin today, we're going to begin stretching, so walk yourself up slightly. We're going to thread the needle. Those of you that know what I'm talking about, please demonstrate now for people around you. But you're going to drop your left hand down. The right arm is going to come up, thread it all the way through, resting the right ear onto the mat. Yes. Yep, you got it. That might be a little painful on your arm, but just do your best. Yeah, just rest your head down so you can relax like this onto the mat. There you go. There you go. Taking some deep breaths here, really stretching and opening up in the shoulders today. So by simultaneously opening your hips and reflecting into the shoulders in the way that you are, this opens up our body for compassion and forgiveness. By adjusting onto the right side, we open up forgiveness for ourselves, for the actions that we take when we move forward and we sometimes have guilt or hesitation. Two more breaths here. Really relax that weight into that right shoulder. And now gently walk yourself back up to center. As we now rest the left or the right hand down onto the mat, and that left hand will come up, reach it all the way through, and the left ear rests onto the mat. Audible exhales release this tension, and the more weight you can drop into that shoulder, the more benefit you can get out of this posture. So on the right side, the right side resembles the forgiveness towards ourselves. The left side resembles that forgiveness of maybe the kind of things that we're doing outwardly in a motherly kind of way, that feminine energy. Just really stretch through that, breathing, exhaling. Two more deep breaths here. Take these last breaths by putting a little bit more weight into that shoulder. And now slowly walk yourself back up. As we come back up, we're going to come onto those toes. And we're going to stretch out those feet and just sitting back. Some of you might need to grab your block or blanket or towel and place it between the legs if that's necessary. We do plan on doing a little bit of balancing today. So with that balance is going to require us to stretch out those feet so you don't fall or cramp up. How you doing? Good? All right. So leaning back, just taking some deep breaths. To get a counter stretch on that shoulder while you're needing a slight distraction from your feet, go ahead and reach back behind you. If you can clasp the hands together, open up those shoulders and really just shine that heart. See, you forgot all about those feet, didn't you? One more breath. And bring it back. Coming forward, tap out the feet. So as we tap it out, we're going to do another posture for the feet today. We're going to place, this will be a little harder for me to show you, we're going to place our right foot down and our left foot, the top of our left foot is going to go deep into the arch of the right. This is not meant to be comfortable, so if you are in a little bit of discomfort, good, that's what's supposed to happen. And then sit yourself back. So this pressure point is going to hit you into the arch. If you're not feeling any discomfort, readjust. If you are so into this that you just need more, you can grab something. You can lean up on a block, I'll bring one to you, or just simply lean back and lift those knees if you want a little bit more pressure in that arch. You want to try a block? How many of you are not feeling any pain right now? Okay, so we're doing it. I can see it on your face. You're like, yes, please don't adjust me. So this posture is really great for beginning balancing. It's also great for plantar fasciitis, or if you just are with the rest of us aging and you need to stretch out your feet, this is an awesome one too. This is also a really great lymph release, believe it or not. So if you start to feel yourself begin to have a temperature change in your body, that is completely normal and natural. Just when you feel like your foot is falling asleep, we're almost there. So if you've never been to any of my classes, if we start our class with foot stretches, that usually means we're going to do balancing today. So this is just to help you guys get your balance on. Slowly come up, tap it out. And there's always two sides, so now lay the left foot down, bring the top of the right foot deep into the arch of the left and sit yourself back. Now, you may have not had any trouble on one side and then all of a sudden you're like, what the heck is in my foot on this side, right? Yeah, this is just, you know what? Just allow yourself to breathe through that if you can. Each side is a little bit different. Yes, yes, you're fine. Don't, you ask as many questions and don't apologize in yoga. Okay, how are we doing? Are you in pain? Okay, then you're doing good. You almost looked like you weren't. I was worried. Okay, we got it. Diane, she's like. Audible exhales, really release here. If you are in pain here, this was a necessary posture for you. We're going to take approximately 2 more breaths, so take advantage, deep inhales, pushing the pressure out with an audible exhale. And coming on to all fours for tabletop. In tabletop today, let's make sure those knees are perfectly aligned with the hips. If your hands are way out in front of you, pull them in directly underneath the shoulders. The legs should be at least hips distance apart, which is the size of both fists together between your knees. And we're going to move with our spine today. In an active cat-cow, we're going to begin with a full exhale, arching that back up like a cat, chin to chest, pushing into the floor and exhaling. Now inhale by rotating out, drop the belly, lift the eye gaze to the sky. We're going to do a couple of these really slow so you can really stretch your spine. Exhale, push it up into a cat. You're going to push into the floor, arching the back, popping out of the shoulders, chin towards your chest. And on your inhale, you're going to drop that belly down, lift that eye gaze up. If you need to really stretch out that lower back today, push yourself forward slightly when you're in that inhale, and you'll feel the release in the lower back. And now at your own pace, begin to take a few of these stretches. They're called cat-cow. Inhaling as the belly drops, exhaling as you come and you arch the back. Now, if you have it in you, apply a little bit of speed and start to really get the movement into the spine. One of the great things about being in the hot room is the heat kind of does this for you easily. So we have to create our own heat out here. Try to take 10 at a faster pace, dropping the belly on the inhale, pushing the belly to the spine and arching on the exhale, and move through 10 of them at a rapid pace. And once you've hit your 10, curl over those toes, and we're going to push back into down dog. Some of you might need to press those hands a little bit farther and then push back down dog. You're going to shoot those hips back. That chest is going to come towards the thighs, dropping that head, maybe walking those feet up a little bit towards you, towards your face. No, up. There you go. There you go. Yep. This is your first down dog of the day. For some of us, it's our first down dog of the week. Let's go ahead and just walk it out. Lifting up the right foot and then the left heel and the right heel, and just walking it out. If you're ever not sure of what you're doing, you can just look over here. She'll be following the cues as well, okay? Couple of more stretches here. And now we're going to crouch down. We're going to press that chest towards the thighs. Bend those knees, eye gaze to the top of your mat. Jump, step, or walk yourself there. Take a deep inhale here and reverse swan dive. Draw the energy up around you. Exhale, cactus, release your breath. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, hinge from the hips, straight spine. Now, walk those feet out mat's distance here. As we hang, and you can come into ragdoll. So ragdoll is where you're going to capture your pinkies into your elbow creases and just kind of hang there. Maybe you swing side to side to really loosen up that lower back. Just kind of let yourself go from here. Yeah, and just, hanging. Just hang, like you're just hanging. There you go. And you can rest in your elbow creases if you want.
Like this?
Yeah. And just see how the lower back is just stretching. Now for some of you, swaying side to side really benefits you, and for others, stillness benefits you with deep breaths, maybe bobbing up and down, whatever it takes for you to really move that spine, alternating straight legs versus bent will also help you, taking it from your back to your hamstrings. We're just really moving through this. 2 more deep breaths here, really stretching. Go ahead and drop those hands to the mat. Walk those feet in together again, or hips distance is fine. Take a nice inhale. As you press your hands for half lift into your shins, you're going to come up here. Straighten that spine, lift those toes, push the seat back. We're just getting started. So there, yeah. So sink your, there you go. Now drop this even more. There, feel it? Mm-hmm. See the difference? Now, see the difference here. And lift your toes. You'll feel it, I know. It's in the small things. And exhale, fold. We're going to take a nice bend here. We're going to be applying a little bit more speed, and we're going to reverse swan dive. Draw your energy up around you. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. You can choose to rest your palms onto your shins or draw those hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Take a nice bend here. Press that chest into the thighs and reverse swan dive. Draw it up. So you're getting the movement with the breath. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take a nice bend, reverse swan dive. Inhale, bring it up. Moving through this a little faster. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, draw it up. And cactus. And bring it up. Draw those hands to heart center. As we're going to begin our flow today, like we introduced last week, we introduced some Ashtanga moves so we weren't coming into our warrior series from down dog. So today we're going to do the same thing. As those palms hit your heart is when you'll be stepping back. We're going to be stepping back, warrior one, by engaging that core, lifting up that right foot, stepping back. Plant the heel and the toes facing the top right corner of your mat. Holding that warrior one and bringing those arms up above. Reach as high as you can and drop the shoulders. Engage your core here and inhale. And exhale. We're going to pivot onto the ball of the back foot, reach high, and pull the heel in as you open up for warrior two. Opening up. You got it. You're doing good. This is your first time, so you're just going to come like this. There you go. Yep, there you go. And as always in yoga, you always just do your best. And as the four agreements teach us, our best changes from day to day. So you might be like Superwoman today, and tomorrow go, how did I get into that warrior? Now reach out your arms, inhale, and take it behind you. Reversing that warrior. Really stretching through the side body, up through the arm. And back to center. Now, our flow in this posture today is going, the right arm is going to come forward. We're going to pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Reach forward. Eye gaze should be in front of you. Reach, reach, reach. Engage your core. And now we're going to ski a little bit, so bring those arms behind you and come down a little bit lower in the chest. That's your thigh that you are feeling. Inhale, arms up. Hands are going to draw through heart center. Step forward. Beautiful. Good job. Little challenge for us today Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, up. Hands are going to draw through heart center. Step the left foot back, warrior one. Reach high and then drop those shoulders. If you notice as you reach high and you drop those shoulders, your spine wants to align forward. Holding here. Everyone's doing well. Wrong foot. Now, inhale, reach high, pivot onto the ball of the back foot, bring the heel in, and open up, warrior two. If you need to check yourself, what you're checking for is heel alignment. The heel's aligned. The hips are towards the side of the mat. And the only thing facing forward is the right foot, knee, and your eye gaze. There you go. Inhale and reverse that warrior, reaching back behind you. Everyone is just doing a wonderful job. Back to center. As we begin that flow, this left hand's going to come forward, pivot on the ball of the back foot, engage your core, and reach forward. Eye gaze is directly down in front of you. Take an inhale here. And reach those arms back. Doing good. And bringing it forward. And inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus. And bring it up. Grab water if you need it. We're going to go through that flow faster 2 times. Okay. We do have some water over here if somebody needs one. If you're doing good, yep, grab a water. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me okay? All right. As we flow through this 2 times fast, it's easier. Engage your core the whole time, and you will benefit deeper in this, okay? So the more engagement here, the more challenge you can bring into your practice. If you just don't want the challenge, then don't engage, whatever. It's all good. But if you're looking for a harder class, just engage, okay? Are we ready? Let us begin. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Hands draw through to heart center. Stepping back, right foot, warrior one. Engage the core, reach high, pivot on the ball of the back foot, open up, warrior two. Inhale here, reverse your warrior. Exhale, back to posture. Right hand moves forward, pivot on the ball of the back foot, engage the core, reach forward. Exhale to behind you. Inhale, we're going to come forward and up, if you can do that. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Hands through heart center, stepping back on the left side, warrior one. Pivot on the ball, the back foot, open up, warrior two. Nice. Reverse your warrior. And bring it back. Left hand flows forward, ball the back foot. Inhale, engage your core, reach forward. Exhale, arms behind you. Inhale, up, hands to heart center. Beautiful job. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Take it up. Hands draw through to heart center. Step back, right foot, warrior one. Nice. Pivot on the ball, the back foot, open up, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And bring it back. Right arm flows forward, pivoting on the ball, the back foot, engage that core and bring it forward. It's like you're pulling out of the hip. Exhale, arms behind you, really tight. And stepping forward, hands to heart center. Last side, inhale up, exhale cactus. Inhale up, exhale, heart center, step back, left side, warrior one. Beautiful. Good, you got it. You guys are doing great. Pivot on the ball, the back foot, open up for your warrior two. And reverse your warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. Beginning to flow with that back arm, bringing it forward, pivoting on the ball, the back foot, engage the core, reaching forward, you're reaching out of the hip. Exhale, arms behind you, really taunt. And inhale, up to center. Beautiful job, beautiful flow. As we come back, we're going to take those arms up, inhale, exhale, inhale, and forward fold. Plant your palms, take a bend, step back for plank. So as we prepare for plank or yogi push-up or chaturanga, we are mindful over our shoulders and we're holding plank. We're engaging our core. We're like a plank of wood, so if your butt is way up high, tuck it in. If it's way low, pull it up. However you need to get there. If you need to drop to your knees, that's fine too. Cross the legs, engage the core. The palms are directly under the shoulders. Puffing up strong in those shoulders. Yes, I'm still talking and you're in plank. So I didn't forget. We're building here. Probably wondering, is she still talking? She's forgetting that we're here. I know where you are. Engage your core. One more breath. You can do this. And now push back, down dog. Now I know you were really loving that plank, so take a deep breath here, roll forward, plank. At this time you can hold plank or you can choose chaturanga. Or you can drop your hips and just come up for up dog. If you choose chaturanga, come down tucking those elbows, push up for up dog. Everyone in up dog, drop your thighs. Spread those legs, mat's distance. and relax the lower back. Yeah. There's a lot going on here. Now, if you are falling into your shoulders like a turtle, push up. And now take yourself slowly down all the way to the mat. Yes, and you can stay right there. Bend those knees up and windshield wiper those legs side to side to relax that lower back. You just didn't know that the lower back was hurting, did you? Just relax it, windshield wiper it out. He's just like, I do this all the time, watching TV. What is the big deal with you people? And now bring your legs back down to the center. As we move into some spine strengthening, bring those palms at your chest line. Pull the shoulders back. The forehead is down onto the mat. Exhale all the air out. And then inhale, push up slightly, lift up for cobra, baby cobra, if you will. And if it's available, lift your palms. Yep. Strengthening that spine. And exhale, take it down to the mat. Maybe you want to windshield wiper those legs some more. Now bring the legs down, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale all your air out, bring your forehead to the mat as we come up again for another round of baby cobra. Inhale, lift, and then lift those arms, engaging your core. Exhale, bring it down. One more round. Hands are in position, forehead to the mat. Engage your core. Exhale all of the air out of the body and then lift and push up into your final baby cobra. Feel that spine getting its strength. This is the strength that allows you to sit up straight and stand up straight. Exhale, fold. Rolling, not rolling, spreading your arms out now to a T. This is a little bit more awkward. I'm gonna have to use a demonstrator because I have this microphone on. So I'm going to use Sonia to demonstrate. Now we're gonna do that counter stretch on the shoulders from what we did earlier. When we came in and we stretched this way, now we're gonna open up and we're gonna stretch the opposite way. So her forehead is down onto the mat, body is straight, arms are out to a T. As she exhales out, she's gonna roll her left arm up, her body over. She's propping her left leg up for stability. This might be as far as you go today. If you are a little bit more of an advanced yogi, like her, she can clasp her hands together behind her back. So don't worry, it doesn't matter where you are today. Bring yourself a little bit more up and there. Here you go. So don't worry about clasping as much as open up like a T and just stretch that upper shoulder. That's gonna be best for you. Yeah, just like that. And drop your head so it's resting. Yes. There you go. May I? Inhale. And exhale. There you go. You got it. So I'm gonna open you up a little bit more this way. There you go. And exhale. You could clasp. Do you want to? Yeah, you got it, girl. All right. Everybody's doing their best with this. Ooh, no. Don't worry. You don't want to bend it. You want it to naturally clasp. So don't worry. You're almost there, though. You are unbelievable. That's unbelievable how far you got. I'm not even going to force it, though. Oh, no, don't worry. All right. Slowly come back to center, rolling the body back, arms out to a T. Thank you, Sonia. Now, on your exhale, you're going to open up on the other side, this time rolling onto your left side, right arm up, right leg is propped up. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Good, just relax. There you go. Relax your head down. There you go. So I want you to come more into a T. Watch. Come more into a T. Don't be so concerned about clasping as much as the stretch.
Joint and, issues.
Yeah. So turn your head to the other way. Other way. There you go. I'm going to just show you some. There you go. It's okay. Exhale. You all right? How's that? Okay. Just stay right there. Maybe turn it. Well, I have some great remedies for you, my dear.
That's part of the reason I
Yeah. You just stay hanging. Can you stay hanging? Yeah, that's what you need. Oh, good. Good. Okay, you're good. You're good. Everyone's good. Everyone's doing good. Oh yeah, look at you. You didn't forget yoga at all. No, you're good. You're good. Just trying to stretch you. All right, guys. Take a deep breath here and roll yourself back to center. One last thing, we're going to bring those palms back to our chest line. And now push yourself all the way up into full cobra and just get a nice stretch. Up dog, full cobra, there you go. And just stretch. And then exhale, bring it down. Roll over onto your back. As we move through some of our final postures for today, take a deep breath here. Bring those knees as close into your chest as you can and give yourself a nice hug. Relax the head down onto the mat. With the right arm, clasp onto that right knee, squeezing it into the chest, letting that left leg come up high and fall long to the mat. As we're moving through some of these final postures, allow your body to completely relax in its shoulders, ankles. Allow yourself to really gain from this stretch. Relax in your hip and in your glutes. With your left palm, grab onto that knee. Right arm falls out to the side. Gently pull the knee over the body. Eye gaze out. So you're almost there. So this way, and eye gaze over here, right there. There you go. So you're just kind of like doing a twist. The key to this posture is actually to relax yourself in the bottom hip. So in this case, relax the left hip so that your right hip can move over farther. Slowly draw yourself back to center, both knees up to the chest again, giving yourself a hug. This time the left arm is going to clasp around the left knee, pulling it into the chest. Squeezing it tight, and the right leg comes up and falls long. And with your right hand, grab onto that knee. The left arm now falls out. Pull the knee over the body, eye gaze off to the left. And this time, relax the bottom hip, the right hip. As the body begins to unfold just a little bit more. You're doing it great. You'll be a pro yogi before the end of this class. How's that feeling? You have arthritis in your lower back too?
I have a multitude of issues from being active and all my life, truck driver, carpenter,
Good,
nothing.
Well, we sell some products and things that might help you, but really getting into that hot room will really help you. The heat.
That's why I really work on the flexibility.
Good. Well,
I've been doing a nutritious thing over the last several years, cleansing, all that, and now it's time to be more physical in this.
Yeah, good.
I used to always do my own kind of semi-routine. So
To
the truck
help it.
driver always just sit behind the wheel and get fat, you know. So this is
Yeah.
good to have a routine.
That's good. Slowly draw back to center. Squeeze those knees back in. Give yourself a nice hug. Now lift your head towards the knees. Flex those feet and give yourself a nice loving hug. Tell yourself thank you. Thank you for coming out today. And then exhale, draw yourself into starfish for Shavasana. If there's any postures that we missed for you today, take time right now. And if not, just you are welcome to go right into our final Shavasana. As you enter into this final meditation, I draw you back to our mantra. Karuna Hum. My heart is open to compassion. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Awakening from this meditation. Whenever you're ready, rolling yourself onto one side and pushing yourself back up to seated, where we began our class today as a group. As we end class together, we're going to take 3 deep breaths with an audible double exhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Thank you all so much for joining each other today, allowing us to be a part of your practice and sharing your practice with our community. As always, may your hearts and your minds leave here just a little bit lighter and a little bit more open. The light in me honors and sees the light in each one of you. Namaste. I've left a schedule of our free classes for June. This is obviously just a June schedule, but every class that's on this schedule is free. So bring your friends, it's free. We will be starting this today, so obviously this Saturday morning, but in the hot room starts on Monday. And I hope to see you all joining us in the hot room. Thank you, Darby, for bringing